So one of the things I'd like to talk to you about is how to prepare for networking. And so let's come up with a scenario. Let's just say you got invited to a session, a networking session. Say your manager invited you to a professional event and you got an RSVP notice. The idea here is you should RSVP right away. RSVP means please let us know that you are going to attend. Whoever is planning the event, they want to make sure that they have everything that they need to be prepared for you and all the others. And it's important for you to help them to understand you're excited about being there, not wait to the last minute as if you're waiting for another invitation from somebody more important. So let the leader know, let the inviter know that you want to be there by RSVPing. And then think about it. You want to understand the who, the what, the when, the where, and the why. And this is how you prepare. First, let's talk about the who. The who is a question that you're asking yourself about every opportunity that you have to network. Who invited you? Who will be there? Who should you invite to join you? Who is it that you'd like to meet? Who is important to you? Who do you want to make sure has your business card before the end of the evening? Who in the room can introduce you to somebody else that's important to you? I'd like for you to please look at our worksheet and continue this list of who's. And remember to think about this as your preparation every time you do a networking session. The next point is your what. What is the reason you were invited to this event? What is the reason you're going to the event? What is it that you'd like to get out of the event? There are many more whats, but I want you to come up with your what as you prepare for your networking opportunities. Think about the last networking session that you attended. What were your whats? Look at your calendar and think about your next networking opportunities, whether it's live or whether it's virtual. What are your whats? Complete the worksheet that we've included in this session. The next question I'd like you to ask yourself is when? When is the event? When should you leave to be on time for the event? When are you expected? When does it start? When was the last event? When was the last time you were invited by this person to participate in something? When will you follow up? Now here's something else I'd like you to think about. That was W-H-E-N, but what about the other when? W-I-N. How can you get a win out of this situation? What is a win for you at this networking event? How do you create a win for other people by you being in the room? I'd like you to complete your other wins, both W-H-E-N and W-I-N, on our worksheet. Where is the next question I'd like for you to ask yourself? Where is the event? Where in the room is the best place for you to plant yourself that makes you most accessible and most approachable? Where will you be so that you can see what else is happening in the room? I'd like to also add another where, and of course it's the all-important W-E-A-R, where. What will you wear? What's most appropriate for you to wear based on the circumstances and the situation? If it's a Zoom networking, what will you wear from the top up as opposed to bottom down? If it's live, what are you going to pull out of your closet? When will you decide what you're going to wear? Is it in shape for you to wear it for this networking situation? Is it warm? Is it cool? Is it outside? Is it outside? What will you wear? That's W-H-E-R-E and W-E-A-R. please add to the worksheet that we've provided for you. Fill it out and make sure you've thought of all of your wheres in both regards. The next question I'd like you to ask yourself is the why. Why are you going? Why were you invited? Why is this important to the person who invited you? Why did you decide to bring the other folks that are coming with you? Please add all of the whys when you complete your worksheet. I can't wait to see what you filled in. You prepare for a networking session, and that is the how. How do you want to be seen? How will you show up in this room? How will you turn this situation out? How will you introduce yourself to other people? How will you introduce other people to each other? There is a protocol and an etiquette for how you introduce one another and how you introduce yourself to others. And so these are all important points. So I'd like for you to consider the how. Complete your worksheet and make sure you've thought of all of the how.